It's a new month, new opportunities, new levels to unlock. If you're watching this, let's make this come on count. Last month we had a pretty good month. For this week's weekly intentions, I'm going to be starting from the crypto. I find it really interesting as of now. Um, don't forget to do your own research, but here's mine and why I expect price to move. I will be giving a detailed breakdown of where we are and where we're going to be headed to from here. So stay close. I've not done any annotations on my chart, which is purely clean analysis, everything coming in from what I see. So last month, we traded into the monthly imbalance, the monthly fair value gap. On BTC, and we had this SMT where Ethereum is the weaker pair. And he's going to call the higher of December, where Ethereum failed to do so. So I'll look at that as a stronger pair. And from the monthly analysis, we still, with this January closure, we have finally inversed this gap here. So we have a bearish monthly inversion gap. So I'll just expect a continuous run lower to the 2115 level, 2115 level, and on Bitcoin, I will expect the previous yearly low, which is this, to be taken out to 74,434 level. That's my target. From this point here, around there, I would like to DCA, buying as much alt as I can whenever we take out this low. I'll be expecting a rally towards the highs. Again, there's all probability, since if we go to the 1 year chart, we'll see this, the previous yearly low was indeed a fair value gap, which price just tagged into, and we are expecting the tag, which this has not yet happened. Let me take that out there before I have a mistake. So we've not yet taken the previous yearly low, which I want to see on Bitcoin, but we could have the previous yearly low. We could have the previous yearly low on Ethereum protected, as far as I'm concerned, because we're really far from that. That's the previous yearly low. We have the low, so I will expect a sweep low on Bitcoin, like this. Get it. Then this is a major buying area for me. Then something like this. Then I rally from there. On Ethereum, like I said, could just take a push lower to the 2115 level, 1500 level. Then we rally above from there. So we have that. We'll just head back to the monthly chart again. And on the monthly, like I said, we still, if we want to see some sort of deeper retracement, then I think I will just look for this low to be taken out, the 66,798 level to be taken out, which is highly unlikely to happen. I'm not still overall sure about that, but I want to see this low get taken out the 74 level from there. So let's go down to the weekly and see what's happening there. On the weekly, we still have same thing for Bitcoin. We're like, I don't know, about couple of pips away from the previous yearly low on Ethereum. If we go down to the weekly, we have no level to capitalize or to look to take a short from. I just want to see price taking the 21.15.6 level. From there we could rally higher, so we still have that. Let's go. Okay, so we go to the daily. We have so if we head to the daily now. We have few areas where I could look to see price tag again before we have the run on the previous yearly low. Let's set this low. We have this imbalance there, daily imbalance to work with, and we have this one on the high. But I see no reason for price to trade back or hold low, just invest this daily fair value gap, and we have a trade into this area here before going lower. Let me just give you an illustration of what I mean. So let's just say I just want to see price tag then go down. Rather, this will be something really unlikely to happen. So this, but we could get that as well. But I'm highly favoring the first daily fair value gap to the lows, and on the Ethereum itself, we have interesting levels as well. And Ethereum is currently really heavy for lower prices. Let me show you. We could use this area for lower prices. We still have another in the middle, another imbalance there. We still have another up here. So, but my whole what I want to see is this. Then we have flat. Okay, no. Okay. So it seems probably looks like a flat body high there. So we could use this. We could use this as well. Just noticing that. Okay. So those are for crypto. So as you can see, over crypto, I'm overly bearish until the level I'm listing is taken out again. But from Bitcoin taking out the 74,434 level will give me buying opportunities for alts. So that's it for crypto. Okay, let's head out to usual. On the usual, there's a new month, so I'm going. You know how we be rolling with that. This January, we had January just did the sweep of the previous yearly low on DXY. So we had a sweep here. We have the sweep here. We did had this after we invest this bullish fair value gap, monthly fair value gap with December. So we traded back into the area, the version level, and we quickly expanded from there, from the monthly perspective. On the weekly, so marking this is top soup. On the weekly, I have a few more. Let me put out labels I have listed. Okay, so on the monthly, let me head back to the monthly again. So on the monthly, this all happened. Pushing price take to the new low. The monthly investment value gap I mentioned. I just had to bring them out. So let me go down to the weekly. I won't be hiding that. So on the weekly, we have the previous week high and the previous week low, which is the previous weekly low, still the previous monthly low as well, same level. Over here we have this daily new, this new week opening gap, which I'm really not getting much to work with here, but we do have this imbalance here. A price could feel, we could get a feel, or at least to the 50% level, then we continue going lower. My next target for lower prices will be the 94.629 level on the XY. So let me go down to the daily real quick. And on the daily, after we expanded lower throughout the week, um, come Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we had this insane reversal back into the range, and we almost tagged the new week opening gap again. Let me put that on the. Okay, we did actually target. We did target, but I would want to see a fill, and this is the previous week high. So I will look to see this high taken out and maybe a fill of the daily fair value gap before a potential run lower. So we'll get this from this level, and we could get this from this level as well. So, so look, the 4 hours, we'll invest the 4 hours fair value gap here to whole price though. We invest that already. So right now, what I want to see is price. We have a flat body below here. Just for the next 4 hours opening candle to just come a tag on the imbalance. Then we from there we'll take out the previous weekly high, close the gap. I probably retrace and probably rally into the bearish daily fair value gap up there. I mean 4 hours fair value gap there. So I won't be dropping down to the lower time frame because I want to leave my approach on the 4 hours itself, and I'll be dropping breakdowns of what I'm expecting from this position on the Discord. So on the Euro USD, let me take this up. Oh, okay, I have the monthly. We took out the previous yearly high on Euro USD. The previous yearly high. On across all the triads, we did that. So and we heavily rejected it. So on the weekly, we have a fair value gap here. We have this fair value gap here. This weekly fair value gap here. We have the flat body low. The previous is still the previous weekly low. And the same thing here. We have the previous weekly low. We have the weekly mitigation block, and we see how the weekly balance price range. We could get possible retracement to this area, something like this. We get a retracement something like this. Then we expand higher. On GU, go down. We could have this. So on the daily, we have the daily inverse fair value gap. We had this daily fair value gap inverse, so we could get a tag into the inverse fair value gap once more, then we'll drop, taking clearing the previous weekly high plus the flat body, this kind of flat body here. We could have something like this, then maybe another rally lower, and from there. So according to the daily, my daily structure, I want to see price fill this daily fair value gap here with the flat body low. So I want to see price simple. We get a retracement into the bar retracement into the fair value gap, maybe. Then from there, this is what I'm expecting. So on the 4 hours itself, let's break down. Still fully aligned with the daily levels. Although, what I want to see is, does this fair value gap here, we have this imbalance, 4 hours imbalance here, we could get a run into the imbalance before trading lower. We could get something like this taken, then we head back into the flat body, that's previous weekly low, and possibly filling the imbalances, the 4 hours imbalances I listed here. So still, this is what I'm still expecting for EU. On GU, dropping to the lower, to the 4 hours time frame, we can clearly see we have this level, the imbalance. I would like to in confluence with the daily IFG, where we could get potential move lower, taking out the previous weekly low. So this is how I'm moving in the market this week, Monday per se. So I want to see Monday, Tuesday, between Monday, Tuesday, credit low of the week, then Wednesday start the rally, Thursday continuation towards the previous weekly high plus previous weekly month. So this is what I'm expecting, but overall I'm bullish on currency pairs, then I'm bearish on DXY. So let's see how that plans out. Thank you again for sticking with me through to the end of the video, and don't forget to check out the Discord for daily updates. Thanks so much.